Welcome to another video relating to a topic in cash. In this video, we're going to talk about statement of cash flows. So far, you have seen how to prepare the income statement, statement of owner's equity, and the balance sheet. This is the fourth financial statement that we're concerned with, which is important as it talks about cash. The balance sheet tells you the cash balance at a particular point in time at the end of the year. The statement of cash flow, on the other hand, explains all cash activities that have taken place throughout the year, throughout the period. So if you're looking at end of the year, we're talking about activities that have happened through the entire year. All activities are classified into three categories: operating, investing, and financing. So your operating activities, cash transactions involve revenues and expenses. So money is collected from your customers, cash paid to all your vendors. It could be for rent, supplies, utilities, etc., and also paid to employees. All of these are going to be operating activities. Investing activities relates only to long-term assets and investment securities. When you buy or you sell land, equipment, building, etc., if these are cash transactions, we will address them over here in the statement of cash flow. And finally, the balance sheet, you're looking at transactions that are borrowing or investing. You borrowed money from the bank, you return money to the bank. Owners invested in the business. So you issued stocks, owners gave money, they bought stocks in the company, they invested in the company, and then you paid dividends to the stockholders. That is financing activities. Any interest paid on long-term borrowings is an operating activity. In a future chapter, we'll go over why it is classified as an operating activity instead of a financing activity. Right now, we're just doing a quick overview. So with that said, let's take a look at the exercise and see what we have over here. Okay, so we have various transactions that have been given to us. And for each of these transactions, we're going to answer some questions. And over here, I've summarized what was in the PowerPoint. Operating activities relates to customers, vendors, and suppliers. Revenues, expenses, current assets, and current liabilities give us a hint about the operating activities. Investing activities is purchase or sale of long-term assets. Financing activities, borrowing or repaying long-term loans, investments by owners, and dividends paid to owners. Okay, so here what we will do is, we will go through the list of these activities and identify first of all, was cash involved? It may be a non-cash transaction. So that's the first thing. If cash was involved, what type of activity is it? Operating, investing, or financing? And did we have an inflow or an outflow? And I have the dollar amounts over here. So let's start with the first one. Cash used for purchase of office supplies. This is definitely payment to vendor. So yes, cash was involved. So the first thing is, was cash involved or not? The answer is yes. And we're going to put that over here. What type of activity is it? The activity is an operating activity. I need to change the color over here all the way through. Okay. Operating activity. Was it an inflow or an outflow of cash? We paid. So it's an outflow of cash. And the amount is $2,400 that was given in the transaction. Now let's look at the next one. Cash provided from consulting to customers, $50,600. Okay, so cash provided from consulting to customers. So we did our job and the cash was, we received the cash. Okay, so again, was cash involved? The answer is yes. Next question is, what type of activity? We got the money from customers, so again, it's an operating activity. Inflow or outflow? We received the money, so this is an inflow. And the amount is $50,600. The third activity says cash used for purchase of mining equipment. Okay, so was cash involved? Yes. Okay, let's start with, was it an inflow or an outflow? We used it to purchase, so this has to be an outflow. Okay, we purchased mining equipment. So if you look at the information I have over here, that's a long-term asset. So this would be an investing activity. It's an investing activity, and the amount is $83,000. The fourth one, cash provided from long-term borrowing, $70,000. We borrowed $70,000. Dollar amount is $70,000. We borrowed $70,000. Cash involved, yes. Inflow or outflow? It's an inflow. We received the money, okay? Now, why did we get the money? It's not operating. We didn't get it from customer. It's not investing. We didn't sell anything. We borrowed the money. It's financing. This is a financing activity. Fifth one, cash used for payment of employee salaries. Was cash involved? The answer is yes. Inflow or outflow? It's an outflow. How much did we give out? $25,000. What did we give it out for? We gave it to employees for salaries. So payment to for operating activities. So it's an operating activity over here. That's listed as an operating activity. And the sixth one, cash used for payment of office rent. I paid my landlord $13,000. That's again here a vendor. Okay, so yes, cash is involved. It's an operating activity and it's an outflow. And the amount is $13,000. And then we have cash provided from sale of equipment purchased in C. We purchased equipment. Here they're saying we sold the equipment. Purchase or sale of long-term assets is an investing activity. Cash is involved? Yes. Inflow or outflow? We sold it, so it's inflow. We got $23,500. Now, why did we get it? Because it's an investing activity. We sold a long-term asset. It's a cash inflow in the investing activities. And then we have cash used to repay a portion of long-term money that we had borrowed, $45,000. So we had borrowed $45,000 and we are returning that money, $45,000. Okay, so again over here, yes, cash is involved. We had borrowed and we are repaying, so that's a financing activity. It's an outflow because I'm repaying. And the amount I'm repaying is $45,000. Okay. Now I'm short of space over here, so let me just move these cells down a little so I can get space to put the last two transactions. Okay, so we have two more transactions over here. So let me fit those in over here. We have I and J. Okay, so what have we done in I? Cash used to pay for office utilities. Cash used, so yes, it's a cash transaction. Office utilities makes it an operating transaction, operating activity. I paid, so it's cash outflow, and the amount is $5,300. Okay. Purchase of office vehicle, paying $11,000 cash. Yes, again, all of these are cash transactions. Okay. I bought, so it's cash outflow. The amount is $11,000. Now this $11,000, I purchased an equipment. I purchased an office vehicle, so it's an investing activity. So the real key over here is you should be able to analyze these transactions and identify what we are looking at over here. Is it relating to customers? Is it relating to your vendors or employees? What is it relating to? Have you invested in long-term assets? Is it a financing activity, as in you borrowed money, investors put money into the business, you paid out dividends? transaction analysis is really important in order to do the statement of cash flow. Okay, now that I have this done, I have this set up over here. In the problem, what they've asked me to do is to calculate the cash flows from operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. So there are three parts to this. There are three separate exercises. The first one wants me to talk about cash flows from operating activities. This next one is looking at cash flows from investing activities. And the last is financing activities. So we have three separate exercises using the same information. Now that I have this laid out over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this to make it a little easier on myself. So I will do sort. I start with, I will sort. I say that I do have headings. I sort by type, and then I'm going to add a level, and then I will say I want to sort by inflow or outflow. And I say, okay. So now what you see is we have these grouped. I'm going to highlight them in different colors so that you can see what we're looking at. Those, we have 2 financing activities, 3 investing activities, and the rest are operating activities. Let me put in a different color so we can see that. Okay, so now that I have this information, I'm ready to prepare my statement of cash flow. There are 3 separate parts I'm doing. It's one statement of cash flow, but for our exercise, we're doing it as 3 separate parts. So let's start with the operating activity. We have only 1 inflow and we have 4 outflows. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to describe what that inflow is before I say what the amount is. Okay, I will do the same thing for each of those outflows. I will list each what I did, paid vendor, paid supplier, whatever that is, whatever the case may be. So each of these, the 4 payments that I've made, I write cash paid to vendor, cash paid to employees, cash paid to landlord. It's still landlord for rent, obviously, and cash paid to utility companies. Now I have 1 inflow and 4 outflows. And see what I have over here. My final answer is 4,900. If it's a positive number, we will say cash provided by operating activity. In this case, it's operating activity, obviously. We use a provided if it is a positive number, the net number over here. Now, investing activities, I have 3 investing activities. I will list out each of these activities: cash paid for mining equipment, cash collected from sale of mining equipment, and cash paid for company vehicles. Now, what you'll notice is I'm writing these amounts in the inside column. Okay, so cash paid for mining equipment, I paid to buy it, so it's a cash outflow. I collected when I sold a piece of that asset, and then again, I bought another asset, so it's an outflow. Now, add up the numbers over here, and what you will see is you have a negative 70,500. So this one you will label cash used by investing activities. So if it's a negative number, the subtotal, you say the used. If it's a positive number, we say provided. And then finally, let's look at the last section over here. In exercise 418, we are interested in the financing activities. We had 2, 1 inflow and 1 outflow. Again, describe the information: cash borrowed from bank, cash repaid to bank. So I borrowed for 70, I repaid 45. My net number is positive 25, so it's going to be cash provided by financing activities. So we have our 3 sets of activities: operating, investing, and financing. Again, in a future chapter, when we deal with statement of cash flows, again, a little more in depth, you will see how to put it all together as one statement of cash flow. This is a very important statement because ultimately, it doesn't matter how profitable the business is. If you don't have control over cash, you're not going to have business for too long.